Good evening, friends. Welcome back to the channel. I do hope everyone's had a good weekend. And mine's been pretty good, but it's time to end it with a bit of a damp squib. And that damp squib is another Vanishing Point stream. So last time out, unfortunately, I went in with the goal of clearing 3 of the cars. And I didn't even manage 2. Did the Cobra, tricky little machine, and then took on the TVR Griffith. Got 2 out of the 3 done, but my luck just wasn't quite in and we didn't quite get there. Let's carry on. The goal tonight is to get the finishing line in sight. I want to beat the Griffith, I want to beat the DB7, and I want to make progress on whichever car, on one of the other cars that I unlock. Because that'll leave us, but we've got 2.5 cars to do on the next stream. And I am just leaving this, what mode are we on? Tournament mode. That is going to be my clear condition. I'm not going to complete Stunt Driver. That was fun for a while, but then it stopped being. So I'm not including it. CWG Rally mode is rubbish. Time Trial is just what I'm doing now. Single race is obviously single race. Anyway, Time Trial. I should finish that sentence, really. Time Trial is kind of what I'm doing now, except there wouldn't be traffic. I don't know. No guarantee there's actually a progression mechanic in Time Trial. It might just be pick a track and go. Be off an hour. Anyway, let's play car games. Oh, I was wondering where the other cars were. It was a bit lonely for a moment. Ooh. Is it? It wasn't by design. It was entirely enforced by the early evening nap I was compelled to have. Oh man. Naps are becoming more and more of a feature of my life.
Wow, what a good looking guy.
Anyway, hello Shadow, hello Slops, thank you very much for the sub, mate. This is your first time watching Vanishing Point? It does look quite decent. Unfortunately, that's about the whole list of good things I can say about it. trying to thread the needle. Clip the wall slightly on one side, which put me towards the car on the other side. Lovely jubbly. Ah! Piss and shit. Might be a restart already. Oh, just call it a warm-up. After this car, we have 4. I believe. Yeah, we do. So we won't be beating it tonight, but I said at the start, my hope for tonight is to get that finishing line in sight for the next stream. Which would involve there being progress made on the third to last car. Toss a coin. But don't actually listen to the result. Listen to your gut feeling of which one do I hope it'll land on, and then enjoy your rest. Hello, Mick Pliskin. You did a funny. Have a green. Unfortunately, green cards aren't in effect here. We'll start that again. I had fish and chips. What did you have for tea? Oh wait, you've probably only been up for 2 hours. What did you have for breakfast? Oh, nice. What was the ginsters? 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 I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it a hard or a soft G? Ooh. Ooh, nice. GIF all the way for me. Correct. Okay. It's going a little better than attempt one, so now this has been jinxed. I look forward to the big crash. Oh, you bum flap. Shoving me out of the way. Oh, bums. My precious lead gone. Oh, come on! Don't just drive through me. I did that myself. Oh, we're pirouetting. There we go. Let's see how we are at the next checkpoint.
Carlux, Sauce, Moussaïbet, French, Guinness World Record, Holder, Michel, Lotito, Could, Knockit, Bakinoan, Louisa Glass, of Water, Arabut, Sirius, Limis, Behavior, Was, Danger, Senwas, Layugli,
The Tito posting is back, I take it. No, the Brotherhood of Steel one Dan did on your Fallout stream was excellent. You sure did. Oh, it's great, isn't it, Shadow? Alright, that's kind of... I don't like this game, guys. Like, well, obviously, it's always frustrating when the punishment for a minor mistake doesn't seem... What's the word? Look. Proportionate. There we go. You know, if you nudge the wall, scrape the wall, you should lose a bit of momentum. You shouldn't get pointed the wrong way. And now I've got the word proportionate. It's something... It's a point I've made a couple of times recently. It's something that Mario Kart does really well. Proportionate punishments. I think I first raised the point when I was getting pinged around in Roll Cage. In Mario Kart, when you get hit by a missile, you just kind of get stopped dead. You do a little flip and then off you go. And there's no kind of bouncing off the walls, wondering how long you're going to be impeded for. It's a fixed punishment every time. And it's just very... It's one of those things, it's obvious when you think about it. But a lot of people never thought about it, you know? Ah. And worse, of course, is getting a big punishment through no fault of your own. Like when an AI car gets a rubber banding boost and just runs through you. What's the crime? Being on the track? You know, it's like when you were a kid at school and the teacher punished the whole class for the actions of a few. Such injustice. Hiya, Skin. Oh, I just clipped him. Well, at least I was pointing the correct way afterwards, but that little tap did not deserve a full 360. Oh, bum flaps. Not looking good.
What is the French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito's favorite musical genre? Jazz à no notrilities heavy metal à but actually died in 2006 so that Ozzy hasn't even listened to tracks on the Sky by Mastodon.
Thank you for the bits. Ah. You know what, I'm gonna try and progress with a third or better. Otherwise I'm gonna be here all night. Okay, that should be a third. Second. Nice. Because of the way the point system wibbles out, I usually like to open these cups with a win, just to give me a bit of error margin in the final two races. What am I drinking? Star of Ramen.
When the French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito gets a big bag of cans with the latitude the cans are...
When French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito was given a recycling bin for cans, he just gave it back because he didn't need it since he was going to eat all the cans. Thank you. Uh-oh. Damn it. Come on my wheels, please.
What a bitch.
Yeah. And it did not go well. Because this game hates fun. Oh, piss and shit! Slightest little tap and... Oh. Damn it, I was having such a nice day. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got the wrong way bug. I'm gonna say I'm actually... No, I'm going the right way. Oh, that's not even the worst of those that we've seen, Slops. 25 seconds behind. Oh, man. Okay. Can't wait for Superbikes 2000. It can't be as bad as this.
In The Simpsons episode Round the Springfield Diff, instead of Bart, French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito had it in the jagged metal crust. Everything would have been fine and the reason would have been quite short.
I don't think I've done one of the EA Superbikes games. shadow. Fucking shite. Fifth. It's already impossible to win that cup. And 10 points off with only 9 points on the table. Yeah. So it might be okay. Right, I'm going to give the Griffith one more go. If it goes shite again, I'm going to go and do the Aston Martin for a bit. Well, I'm my first can. I'm not drunk. One thing I've been doing this week as a bit of side fun, like another streamer I enjoy, Koos, he's been playing a pool game on PS2. I decided to have a look, is there any pool games with retro achievements on PS2? And there was one I found called Pool Paradise. I've been playing a bit of that, and it's fine, except the AI opponents can take up to a minute to decide what shot they want to do. I've got a hotkey set up to speed up the game 5 times while it's doing the decision making, and I still find myself going, come on, hurry up. I might need to put it up to 10 times fast forward. Absolute madness. Would have been so frustrating playing it on a original PS2. I think Koos is going to hate it. Archer McLean's 3D pool. What was that for? Who's Archer McLean? It must have been an early game if 3D is being used as a selling point. Assuming you've not just made it up. Or it might have been Pool Paradise 2, and Pool Paradise 1 was PS1. Oh, whatever. Oh, no wonder I didn't recognise it if you spelt McLean wrong. Oh, Archer McLean, of course. Oh no. Oh, saved. A lot of games I'm noticing seem to get Game Boy Advance versions. It's like, just out of curiosity, I decided to see if any of the Le Mans games of that time had achievements. They didn't, but I did find out there was a Game Boy version of that as well. You know, the U-Technics Le Mans game that I played a year or so ago. Everything seemed to get a Game Boy Advance port around that time. No, come on, hold. Oh! Oh no. Held it. We're good. Oh, finally, a win. We're away. Only been half an hour since I went live. You know, taking away the time for the intro screen. Jesus. If I can win this one, leaves me with a comfortable third race. And the third one in this little group is a short one as well, so we'll see. Yeah, I'd only need a top 3, assuming that the same opponent came second in race 1 and 2. That does happen quite regularly. I do seem to gain a bunch of seconds against the AI time by completely chickening out of that jump, which is nice. Just another lap to survive. Oh, you bum face. Yeah, exactly that. Turbo boost. kit need all those buttons when everything can be voice activated? Just tell him to do it. Ah. Come on! 2 wins. And the second place didn't come second in both races. So that means I only need a 5th place to guarantee progression. A 6th place might go to a tie, which will then come down to overall time. Ah, don't fucking bin it, Paul. Have you been playing any more of this game, Skin? Or have you had your fill yet? Ah, piss. Okay. Oh. God damn it. It's okay. Still in P2. This is more than enough. There we go. Should be good. We should be good. Second. Banging. New player vehicle now available. Let's see what it is. It's the Lotus Esprit. Ooh. So yeah, 4 cars to go. On a second. Lotus or Aston Martin for the next one, by the way. Anyone? I was just about to pick Aston Shadow when you spoke up. But yeah, let's do Lotus. You should have said sooner. Good question. I didn't look. Oh, I didn't tune it. Handling okay, actually. I can hear the slightest bit of turbo whine. So I'm guessing it's the V6 turbo. And they do seem to have built a bit of turbo lag into it as well. Like when I go on a straight and hit the accelerator, it kind of hesitates and goes, "Way, let's have some revs, lads." Whoa. Yes! Get in there. It's much better than some of them. Doesn't have too much oversteer, so it's a lot more handleable. Ah, that's a big one. Great game, this. Love it. $16th. Okay. I barely even react when it happens now. I glanced at my stream preview while that was happening, and it's just kind of this resigned look on my face. Oh, look, the bullshit's happening again. Correct. Oh, come on! Not even a top 6. Alright, let's do it again. Anything I need to choose? No, it seems pretty well balanced. Hello, Parnell. Oh, should we do some shout-outs? We've got Lord Shadow, who's currently playing F1. Check him out. We have Slops, who's currently playing Fallout New Vegas. And we have Parnell, and I was lurking on you yesterday. Currently playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and may I comment that 3D representation of Chris Tarrant was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. I didn't want to say hello, though, because I was meant to be getting ready to go out, and I would have got stuck if I did, so... yeah. A bit. The weird thing is, they had him voicing all of the questions and answers, so they could have just filmed him doing that. But of course, that would have meant having to do it on the set, which is probably the reason they did a 3D Chris. I'm sure there's another version where they do use video clips. Got 1 million. Nice. Gives a mil. Wait, you only won 1 mil. You can't give a mil. Nothing's better than Cheggers party quiz. Did you ever play the Buzz games on PS2? They were good. With the special controllers. Very fun. For a long time, my family was playing those every Christmas. I think until Jackbox finally took over. Most of them, probably. But how many Guitar Hero guitars and things like that are also in landfill? We're a very wasteful species. I've still got my PS2 Guitar Hero guitar. Don't remember the last place it got played. I've still got it. Which of these celebs have not gone to jail? Yeah, it's true. I've not been to jail. I'm literally the only one. Which of these is not directed by John McTiernan? Predator, Die Hard, Conan, and Nomads. So it was... Right, okay. I would have got it wrong anyway because I don't have a clue. I would have been in Guest Town. Oh, saved it. You, William. One of the issues with Guitar Hero, going back to it, is that it became popular like towards the end of the PS2's life cycle. So everyone bought the PS2 controllers. Then 12 months later, they were being asked to buy them again for PS3 or Wii. I'm not sure there was that many Guitar Hero games released for I might be wrong. I know 1 and 2 were definitely on PS2. But Guitar Hero 3, I mostly played on my housemate at the time's Nintendo Wii. We had to plug the Wiimote into the guitar. Surely 3 would have been on the earlier ones. Well, ultimately, it's just such a shame that they milked it so heavily, because it literally cannibalized itself, didn't it? Oh no. I'm reckoning disc only, I could pick all those up super cheap now. Because what good are they without the controller? Oh, that Dragon Force song on 3 was an absolute bastard. But Slayer's Rain in Blood had me walled for ages as well. About a 5? I thought they'd be a quid. I bet I can get them for a quid on eBay. I'm gonna look after this stream. I'm not gonna go for a full collection, but I'm just gonna start hoovering up £1 PS2 games because it brings me joy to do so. Oh. Could have just made DLC for Guitar Hero 5. Yep. Well, no, we've got to sell more discs. It's why they still do a yearly EA football game rather than just doing roster updates. Biggest problem with Wii, which I'll call the gimmick era with Wiimote Kinects. Yep. Microsoft didn't even put a gyroscope. Ooh, what? That is horrible. The achievement should be for... I don't know what the achievement for Star Mania was specifically for, but it shouldn't be locked behind a particular mode. But then again, achievements were new and they hadn't really figured them out at that point, had they? Like what makes a good achievement, what makes a shit one. So I'm going to have to push for this lap because otherwise I'm going to have to do this again. Yeah, that should not be limited to a certain game mode. Of course, what made the situation even worse, of course, is that Rock Band came along with ostensibly the same gameplay, requiring a different set of plastic controllers. My housemate, he had the I don't know if it was Guitar Hero or Rock Band, but the Metallica version. I think it was Guitar Hero. And there was no actual game progression, it was just a big list of songs to beat. Like, give me a career mode, man. No, it was just a list of songs. Pick a song, off you go. There was no, I have to beat this song to unlock that song. Third. Oh, it's going to... Bastard. Yeah, wasn't fast enough. It was the Wii version, yeah. The Wii was good fun at first. The problem was it became the shovelware console of the generation. You know, all the... all the Nintendo stuff for the Wii was pretty much a triumph. I really enjoyed the motion controls. I had a great time on Wii Sports. But yeah, every generation had the shovelware console. I think PS2, Xbox 360, then the Wii. Wait, Xbox 360 and Wii were same generation, weren't they? Ignore me. Soft modded. What does your soft mod do? So I think Wii is when Nintendo temporarily gave up on being really obtuse with their software physical media formats. Because they stuck out cartridges when cartridges were done with the N64. And then for the Cube, you have those tiny little discs. Just for the hell of it. What disc format does the PS5 use? You know, for PS5s that have a disc drive. Is it still Blu-ray? Do they do Blu-ray games? Like Blu-ray's not just a movie format. Yeah, of course they do. Nearly fell through the floor there. Yeah. I think I only ever bought 2 Blu-rays. One was McLaren's self-made documentary, and the other was Williams' self-made documentary. There might have been another motorsport Blu-ray in the collection. No, the only Blu-ray player I've ever owned, and I put the phrase Blu-ray player in inverted quote marks, commas, whatever, is my PS4. Until we stayed at our friends in Newcastle's a few months back, Slops, I had never even seen a PS5 in person. That's how out of the loop I am with console gaming now. I asked you about Softmod Wii, and you replied and I didn't read it. Homebrew, emulators, motion control. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I mean, to be fair, the only DVD player I ever had was my PS2. And PS4. Yeah, I never bought a standalone DVD player either. But why would I? I've got one. Well, I've just outright never owned an Xbox of any stripe. Unless you kind of call my PC an Xbox. I did have a month of Xbox Live on it, just so I could play Forza Horizon 5 for a month. Cancelled that. Okay. I mean, at least standard DVD players were pretty affordable. You know, like same price range as you'd expect your VHS player to be. And the PS3 came along. The console, despite getting panned for being expensive, was still the cheapest way to buy a Blu-ray player. Who the hell's paying £1,000 for a fucking Blu-ray player? Idiot, that's who. Did it? Oh, well, I wouldn't know. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that didn't... It didn't last for long, the HD DVD player, did it? And mini discs. I remember at college there being debates in my friend group. CD or mini disc. And of course it was never going to be mini disc. Because no one ever released music on it. You know. That they existed, you know, it's like saying a USB stick is gonna replace CD. Oh, don't get me wrong, I know mini disc was good. But no one was... Like, mini discs was something you bought to put media onto. It was never a format that was used, like, to deliver media to people, like a CD. So it was a complete false comparison. And my mates would argue for days about it. It's a madness. I never owned a mini disc player. What I did have for a while was a portable CD player that would play MP3s off your CD. So you could burn your own CD of like 20 MP3 albums instead of like just having to swap discs all the time. But yeah, portable CD players weren't great, were they? It's just too big. I suppose that's another thing with minidisc. I only ever knew them as portable players. I'm sure there existed home hi-fis where you could play minidisc on, but I don't remember them. Sony Card Discman. Minidisc too close to MP3 player? Probably right. In fact, you are right. You would have gone Betamax. You were a bit of a contrarian with your choices. Unfortunately, Parnell, it's generally, you know, you can ooh and ah about the merits of one format over another all you want, but it's always just going to be the popular one that wins out, you know. What was the name of that Google social media? Was it Google Circles or something they tried to take on Facebook? We've won. And, you know, it could have had all the features you want, but if people are using Facebook, it's the one that's going to survive. And it's the same with your media formats, this, that, and the other. What was it? Xbox was technically superior to PS2, but everyone had a PS2, so, you know. Space, it could be Spaces. I didn't sign up, no one else did. Google canned it, as they offered me. Ooh, a new garage option, guys. Stadia control. Oh, when I went to this gaming convention in October in Blackpool, there was a stall in the convention, in the traders section, selling refurbished Stadia controllers that had basically been modded to just be standard Bluetooth controllers for 20 quid each. Oh, what's my new tuning option? Final drive gear ratio. Oh, baby. Low ratio for top speed, high ratio for acceleration. I do think I was hitting top speed in that car. Google. Oh, okay. That saves it up. Saves them all going into landfill at least. I've reached top speed. Okay, let's go low. I'm just going to add a little bit of this. One of these. That's not bad, Slops. I mean, you all know how my internet situation was in the flat, so Stadia was never a viable proposition for me. But then again, I don't think I'm suited to a subscription service anyway, because I don't jump from game to game enough, you know. You know, I mean, iRacing takes a significant chunk of my time, then PS1 Challenge takes another chunk. I just don't have time in my life for a Netflix-style arrangement with my games. Obviously, if I wasn't doing this challenge, I'd probably have to reconsider, because my life would be quite different, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's a strange one, isn't it, Slops? Because they've spent all that money putting the tech together and then just kind of gave up at the last hurdle and, you know, didn't see it through to the finish almost. You know, you can't really say it's a flop if you haven't finished the proposition, you know, of providing some games that will truly bring people to the platform. Now, I would argue, though, like, obviously the big benefit of Stadia was that you didn't need to download the game. You could just press go and you were playing it. And I've gone big with my internet here. And I've kind of jumped, like, leapt over that issue. You know, previously, I wouldn't have used Stadia because I didn't think my internet was fast enough to stream games. And now I've gone to the point where it's so fast, the download time is no longer prohibitive. I've made the gearing too short here. This is kind of unwieldy. You're like, no, fair. Yeah, but you were probably lucky. You know, you wouldn't have had such luck with the new year. Did you buy a new year when it was current, or I'm sure you said you bought one after they'd been discontinued? Oh, wow. No, God. Wow, you are a sucker. Did it? What was wrong with it? Just like, was it poorly shaped or was it just poorly built? Okay. I mean, no one likes a really cheap feeling, lightweight, kids' toy feeling thing, do they? Oh no. I have to thank the Ouya for the little retro handheld. Well, I do. I love my Ambernick. Not that I play it that much now. I played it a little bit on the tram yesterday. I've wrapped a cable around it, but yeah, that's great. Piss. Of course, I don't play anything Android on it. It's all emulator. Oh, no, we're a thruple, Slops. Paul, Amber, and Nick. That is what thruple means, isn't it? Oh, no. Come on, game. Don't give me this shit. We're just a couple, except there's 3 of yous. You got a Steam Deck? Nice. Who got that? Wow. That is a super generous gift, that. Me and my brothers and sisters don't spend that on each other. We're like 20 quid gifts each to each other. I believe you can, Shadow. But one of the main selling points, I would say, is its integration with Steam and the fact that through Steam they do detail which games are guaranteed to work on the deck. You know, they're kind of trying to simplify the process with it. I mean, the Steam Deck's pretty great. I can't justify one for myself because I just don't travel enough. That's why I plumbed for £100 Anbo. You know, for the occasions I do travel, it's good enough without breaking the bank on it. Yeah. That's true. But like when I'm doing an overnight stay, especially if it's with work, Like, I had an overnight in Dunfermline last year with work, where we basically drove down Monday afternoon. I couldn't play it on the drive, even though I wasn't driving, because that had been pretty rude to the guy who was driving. But then just in the hotel, just spent the evening grinding retro achievements on Walt Disney carts. And then finished it off on the train home. Oh, you do a lot with GOG? I mean, I signed up to GOG, but yeah, I've always been mostly Steam. I've bought like 3 games on the Epic Store, 2 of them because they were Epic exclusives at the time. Those 2 being FF7 Remake and Tetris Effect. I also have paid, I say paid, I might have had a voucher. I think I had a voucher. But I picked up a Disco Elysium on Slops' recommendation, then never played it. And then I've got about 100 games in my Epic library though, just because of all the freebies they do. More stuff on Epic? Yeah, because you've been farming the freebies as well, I guess, Shadow. I mean, my Steam library got filled out when, like, Humble bundles used to be good. And then there was, like, the COVID bundles as well. But my biggest collection of games is on itch.io, because they did the Black Lives Matter bundle with... It was something like 2,000 bits of software for 20 quid. And for a while, the early days of the channel, I did quite a few... I did end up playing quite a few games off there, because I'd do like just streams where I'd play 2 or 3 of them and just see if they were any good. Often they were crap. But there were some really fun platformers and stuff in there. It was quite good. You put Ladder... It's a shame that the developer never finished that. That was a good looking game, and I was waiting for the final version. Oh no, no, no. Paul, what have you done? Cool, progress. And hello, Didsbury. A new secret vehicle is now available. Ladder to the roof. What have we unlocked there? Probably that. No, we already had that. Must be that. Oh well. Let's never use it. Ladder to the CEO's windows at the top of his skyscraper. I wish I was able to watch Slops when you played through the gauntlet, but I was working at the time, you bugger. Oh, I should have rejigged the gear tuning. God damn it. It's okay. I'll just win anyway. Nah, no need. It's not that good. Yeah, let's do the tune. No, I made the gears too short. We'll go 15. Oh, that is a technical mechanical term, the old gear lengthener. Bums. Time we on? 10:30 already. Oh, you bastard, man. Okay, still in first.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito opened a small plat restaurant. It got a star on TripAdvisor because people didn't realize the small plat or the food.
Okay, now. But plates aren't metal. I suppose it could be.
He also eats ceramic.
Well, that's me told. Thank you for the bits. Ah, Michel Lotito was a very busy man.
The match to drink roll WD-40.
Good. Oh god, this is still race 1.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito once joined the circus as a guy swallowed the sword duty was sacked after a week because he kept it in the sword.
Lotito. That's more Italian to me. It's hard to be sure, Skin, because I might just be having a lucky run. But I have found this car a lot more drivable than many in this game. You know, a lot easier to get rotation and a lot harder to over-rotate. Using throttle to oversteer a little works a treat in this. And the slightly shorter gear ratio does help with that, actually. Fucking hell, slots. By the way, guys, don't forget about your votes for game 145. Although South Park Rally is commanding quite a dominant lead right now, so you, I don't know. If you're hard up on channel points, I understand if you decide to decide to conserve them. Yeah, I think it's disabled vote because the link expired. Exclamation mark list. And then the vote options are on tab 2. But yeah, option 1 is Jay's Racing, a Japanese exclusive. Option 2 is South Park Relay. Option 3 is Extreme Go-Karting. And hello, Sephiroth. Hope you're okay, mate.
French Guinness World Record Michel Lotito, vote for Twisted Metal. Sorry lad, food on the brain.
Thank you, Slops. I was having a great day until I started playing Vanishing Point. I went for a walk, and I had a nap, and then things went downhill. No!
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito was told the Adam iron deficiency by his doctor, so he went to manage his iron and irony.
That's a really good one, Dan. Well done, lad. Oh, come on, game! Please, third place. Ah, thank God. Because it means going into the final race is still at least in my own power. If I win the last race, I can't be beaten. If I don't, well, probably not going to progress. But it's okay, because I'm going to use all of my strength and have no regrets and win the championship. Oh God, it's this track.
What is the French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito's favorite genre of music?
I don't know. What is? Well, I was told earlier, but then I forgot. Yeah, evidently me.
It is actually folk. It does not influence his music taste.
Yeah, Slops went for jazz earlier.
It's not fault, it's sport.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Latito was recently thrown out of a Parisian sandwich shop after he started shouting abuse at the staff because they didn't give him the sandwich he'd ordered. However, what he'd ordered was a tuna sandwich, but he'd misread the menu and thought it was a tuber sandwich. Ha! That would be ridiculous. And that probably doesn't even work in France because tuber and tuna as French words probably don't even go like that. Tin sandwich? Tin tuna? Not convinced.
Ayuazons with the French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito the Italians innovated his back garden and tried to read our minds. Fortunately Michel had it in his and the aliens thought we were all mental and left.
No. Thank you for the bits. Oh. Yeah, you can. Still winning, still good. We have to engage try hard mode for a moment. Still in the lead, despite my fuck-ups. Okay, it's okay.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito used to go to the same sandwich shop every day. After a month, they realized their bin were full of uneaten sandwich. Next time he came in they asked why. He said, "Oh, I don't think much."
He doesn't think much, does he?
Of the sandwich but you guys have the best file in the country. But seriously, what a waste of food.
Thank you. No! Are you fucking kidding me, game? Out of the way. We needed to win this. Yes! Quarter of a second. That aliens invaded his background and tried to read our minds. Fortunately, Michael is eating his, and the aliens thought we were all mental.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito calls the scrapyard because they are full of tasty morsels discarded by others.
I don't think I needed it. Other results are in my favour. But you know what? Best not to risk it. We placed first. A nuclear vehicle is now available. Hooray! I'm going to have to take a quick break in a moment. Let's see what that vehicle is first. But we'll move on to the Aston Martin. To my break. It's another Aston Martin. So we've got 3 cars left to beat, both Astons and the Dodge Viper. So one of those Astons won't unlock a car. I'm assuming this one has the Dodge. Right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Right. Let's move on. So, yeah, just if we get halfway through this car, I'll have hit what I wanted to hit tonight. I do think we are now set up for the next Vanishing Point stream to be the final one. It's not come soon enough.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito was flying to New York to accept his Guinness World Record, but the metal detector went off. Asked if he has any large metal objects on him, he said, well, I did have a big lunch but no airport.
Airport security is a very serious. I love how you kind of are in the habit of talking down your joke after the joke. That'll do. Ooh. No, it might be okay. Yeah, if I go too hard with the steering lock, does look like I could loop this car, so we'll have to be careful. Time we're on 10 to 11. Good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Six speed, okay.
French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito went to all you can eat buffet. The manager nervously approached Michel and whispered, please don't eat the serving trays. Michel reassured him, don't worry, I'm saving for dessert lunch.
Oh, it just cut off the ha-ha. Thank you for the bits, guys. Oh, piss and shit. Got it.
English Football Agent Smiley went to a Bolton Kebab house in order that 26-inch kebab eating challenge. He ate 6 chips, when Tom and did his biggest wheel ever. 0 point.
That is very niche. Yeah, good luck getting Smiley to go anywhere. Doesn't even have a Gen Celebcon ticket, can you believe it? Oh no, 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 no.
Apologies to viewers on YouTube. Don't worry about it.
God damn. And now I'll want a kebab. That's all it takes. Say the word kebab. Fancy a kebab now. A careful skin.
Michel Lotito once asked for a tank top for his birthday. Upon receiving a sleeveless garment he was furious and asked how am I supposed to put this on my pizza because he meant topping not top.
I've not, no, Slops. I nearly did. But I went on foot rather than ordering in. And they didn't have any menu panels up. They had the infrastructure for the menu panels, but they were just blank blocks of light. It's as if they've given up on counter sales and just entirely go off the apps now, and it didn't rub right with me, so I went to the chippy instead, and the chippy was terrible. But I've found a good chippy round here now, so that's fine. But I'll never go to that other chippy again.
Heard by French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito when he mistakenly went to a heavy metal concert thinking he was going to get a delectable delight. Au zut alors.
Thank you, Sephiroth. Yes, you are doing it right. French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito was very disappointed recently when he went out for a Sunday lunch at his local carvery, only to find there was no cars there at all. Ha! Oh no, I've made myself cough with my own bad joke. I need to win by a bit of a chunk in case it comes down to time difference. Nope, we fucked it. Oh, motherfucker. Reset me. Ah, okay, we're doing this again. Right, that Michelle Latito joke I just did, but instead of a Carvery, it's now the Caribbean. It didn't deserve a full build-up for what was effectively the same joke.
What does the French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito say when 6 jours car spinning round? Oh, aspitroas.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Right, full push. And that's a restart.
French Guinness holder Michel Lotito went to meet his friend from the airport who had just come off a 18h flight. Inquiring how he was, his friend said he was exhausted. Me too, replied Michel with a tail peep in his mouth. Ah.
Thank you for the bits again, guys. Daft buggers.
Some say, the tail peep is the best part of the sausage.
What? That's great. French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito. Oh.
Ouais, le French Guinness
Damn it.
World Record holder Michel Lotito on his world record for eating a plan. He was presented with a plaque. He then ate the plaque as that one is actually two.
Okay, that's not what I was going to say. Yes, Michel Lotito recently sent a very angry worded letter to the Walker's Company after he found that his plain crisps didn't contain any plain. Okay. This game fucking sucks, guys. Come on, Didsbury. English isn't his first language. Give him a fucking break. Elitist prick. Ah! I'm just going over a slight crest and the car won't take it. Right, this is the run. But when you're hearing it most days, Shadow, you tend to give up getting precious about it. Yeah, I don't like to get wound up about just innocent mistakes. What winds me up is when people are doing it on purpose. When they know the correct way of saying something, but they choose the other way because they've perceived it as cool or something. Particularly like text speak, or even if it's just laziness. Yeah, I try not to be elitist with that sort of thing. Especially since language is fluid and the rules of language change based on how it's commonly used. You know? Why English is such a entertaining mess. You know, GIF a GIF. I've just had a fun sequence of corners where I felt confident actually pushing the car a bit. Very rare in this game, A, because of the looseness of the model requiring you to be able to use the full width of the track, and B, because you often can't use the full width of the track because there's other cars in the way. Uh-oh. That was bugging out. Yeah, give me my penny slops. Try again. Sorry, do you want me to read it out? I thought you were just going to retry the cheer. Fine. Recently, as French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito, if you wanted to order a takeaway, he said, sure, sounds great. Ford, Mercedes. There you go. Aren't I good? Where's my finish line? Found it. Yay. Yay for me. I'm going to recycle a joke I recently made. French Guinness World Record holder Michel Lotito recently wrote a strongly worded letter to the KP Snacks Company because his packet of skips didn't contain any skip. That's better than the plain crisps one, at least. I'm refining my art. And skips are by KP, aren't they? Right, good. Right, I only need top 2. As long as I finish within, was it 15 seconds I won the previous round by? It should be good if there's no big bug outs. Ah, yeah, nuts.
Lance-moi un actually asked me if all this stuff about French Guinness World Record der Michel Lotito was true canonically. I said yes. Because yeah, it cannot.
Thank you. When Michel Lotito went to see the once popular comedians Cannon and Ball, he was very disappointed to find out that the show contained neither any cannons or big metal balls. I couldn't even remember what decade they were from. Were they 80s, Cannon and Ball? Well, in my defense, I was very young in the 80s. Fair to say, I wasn't out doing massive pints with the lads as an infant. Fuck off, Slops. Right, we unlocked something. What have we unlocked? A garage option! Hooray! It is Slops. I'm having a big party. Are you coming? Are you coming to my birthday party? We've unlocked ride height. Hooray! Low ride height improves handling on smooth surfaces but will limit the amount of suspension travel. That means that the body control and grip on bumpy surfaces will be compromised. The tracks are generally quite bumpy. A higher ride height will give improved ground clearance on bumpy surfaces, but more body will decrease stability. I'm going to leave it as it is. No, you're not. You're not even a horse. Or the voice of a beloved computer game. What's Thimbleweed Park? Before the break, we asked you which video game is I Am Slops? Which beloved video game is I Am Slops part of the voice cast for? If you answered Thimbleweed Park, you're wrong. That game is not beloved. I'm sure Thimbleweed Park is lovely. I'm just referencing the Simpsons joke of which beloved characters died this season. If you answered these, you're wrong. Those characters were not beloved. Do you know what's not beloved? Vanishing Point. Was this one of these get a line in the game if you back the Kickstarter deals? Don't worry, I wasn't referring to the movie Shadow, and you know that I've not seen that movie. Because it's a movie. I don't see many of them. Vanishing point. Oh, which voice? Yeah, that's not a question for me, is it? So how do we hear the voice of Slops in Thimbleweed Park? What ridiculous Easter egg do we have to chance upon? Just to hear you say, I am a big egg. Okay, how do we find the phone number for you in game? Or is it just a case of you have to dial a random sequence of digits which you are told, but no one else really is? A phone book. Okay. And that's got all the backers in. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. Love this game. Ah, bunch of killjoys. Yeah, you can do like 2 songs in that time. Yeah, you can get both of them in that 10 seconds. Please still be second place. Otherwise I'm restarting. It is second. Good. Did you have a song in mind for your 10 seconds in Thimbleweed Park or whatever it's called? Thimbleweed Park. Yeah, but did he have an original in mind? Or did you never get that far? good. It's good. It's good. Oh good, this is a shorter track. Get over that line! Okay, we have the points lead and we have a 12-second lead. Good. It's only a 2-point lead, so I need to win this, really. To guarantee clearing the silver. Gosh and darn. How are we on? Oh. Oh, the second collision actually stopped my spin. Okay, I'll take that. I can recover this. Excuse me. Getting walled by these three. Really do with a win. Make sure. I've no doubt. Wow. That bugs the fuck out. And continue to do so. It's like it couldn't decide because there was 3 cars touching. Like one of the AI's opponents started pushing that bit of traffic into me. It's like the engine couldn't decide what to do with the physics because there was 3 kind of inputs into the situation. Once again, I am cursing a situation given to me by this game for which I consider myself completely not at fault for. Okay. Clean second lap, I can still win this. Uh-oh. Fine. I ended up just accepting a wall hit to avoid going to the back of that traffic, because you've seen what can happen. It's a lottery when you make contact with another car in this. Where's my finish line? Don't think I'm gonna make it. No. Fingers crossed. Relying on results being in my favor. No, fuck me. 11 seconds faster over the 3 races, but no, fuck me. "23 hours. I barely enjoyed any of it." Let's go again. That's it. I'm probably going to call it a night after I clear this silver, which would leave 2 cars and the gold for this car for next stream. Next intended PS1 stream is Thursday. However, I'm going to have to caveat that. Well, I always caveat it anyway because, you know, I get ill or something. But I'm hoping next week my new simulator equipment arrives. And if it arrives on Thursday, yes, you damn well know I will be cancelling the stream so I can spend the evening setting it up. That is a guarantee. Aside from that, I'd like to do some iRacing on Tuesday, but that just depends on the same caveat. Plus whether I manage to finish work on time. Then on Saturday next weekend, we've got the iRacing Daytona 24 hours. No caveats around that. The new equipment arrives Saturday morning. It will have to wait to be set up, which is a shame because, well, the current rig isn't ideal with the new pedals. It's quite uncomfortable. But yeah, we might do. Fingers crossed for rain, eh? But we got a 25% chance for, I think, 6 of the hours. They've released the weather forecast. there is a chance. But it's not guaranteed. But I was doing some, before I streamed today, I was doing some Rain Daytona laps in the LMP2, just in case. And our setup seemed quite drivable in the wet, so that's good news. Yeah, it's fun. The kink between the two horseshoes becomes a real corner. It is super treacherous. Bus stop's a bit treacherous too. Oh, the kink. If you dip your right wheels on the exit curb, you are going to the barrier. Almost guaranteed. It just absolutely spits you out. So obviously I have to be mindful of that. And the bus stop's a bit treacherous too, but all the other corners are pretty fine. But interestingly, one of the most treacherous parts was pit entry. I was just aquaplaning every time. I think I found where I was meant to really be going. By that I mean it's gonna piss you off because it's wildly off track, but it's a lot safer. I think if rain does fall, and if it falls heavy enough, there will be some big chaos in the 24. Just because once you add multi-class to the mix of people trying to get around safely, it's just gonna fuck stuff up. I'm almost praying that tomorrow I get a notification that my new wheel, seat and chassis is getting posted. I'm gonna be so hyped. Oh, you Bean Mountain. Why not both? Ultimately, you gotta race the situation, and the situation is if rain's coming down 12 hours in, we've got a healthy lead. Yeah, you go ultra. You know, you go absolutely no faster than you absolutely have to. But if you're kind of trying to recover, maybe you've had some bad traffic or light repairs, it's an opportunity and probably worth the risk. all depends. Gosh, we nearly run out this race. Last corner. Get out of the way! You cheese! Oh, we're through. Ah, that's what I like to see. 5th place required to guarantee progression, or 6th place as long as a finish within 21 seconds of the winner. Nice. Very nice. What we want. Were you there for the end of my race yesterday, Shadow? I know Dadson was there because he was furious. No, you're referring to Friday. I did a Saturday one in the day. So if you went to bed, you were going to bed at 3 PM or something. You may never have seen it, that's fine. But yeah, I got into 3rd place with about 15 minutes to go of the 2 hours and 24 and got punted twice in a lap. Shoved me in the wall. Absolutely furious. So it was a DNF. Yeah. It was such a good overtake too, because there was 3 of us together. I was in 4th out of the 3 of us, like 3rd, 4th, 5th. But the guy who was in 3rd was more set up for straight line speed than me, so I was all over him in the infield. But on the straight, even though I had the toe, I wasn't gaining on him. I could get right up into his back, but I couldn't make the move. Anyway, he had a bad bus stop, and I came out right on his tail, and I knew, like, just instinct went off. It's like, you can't go side by side straight away. You ain't got the straight line speed. So I kind of just went to the top of the track, or went outside. Basically did a big weave to extend the track a bit, give myself a slight gap to him for me to draft into. I thought I'd overdone my weave, but I was almost touching his rear as we got to turn 1, which meant I was able to shove it down the inside, and I just did it beautifully. Not even a hint of a lockup, kept it all nice and tidy. Through I went. 3 corners later, he tapped my rear because I was having to overtake a touring car. You know, going through the big left-hander back onto the oval. And he was on the radio. He apologized. There was no damage, but he was like, oh, you broke earlier than I expected. It's like, yeah, because I was trying to lap someone. I was having to take a tight line. I didn't actually have a chance to respond. But that put P5 right in my back. And then going into turn 1, he also did not adjust his braking point for the fact that there was a car 2 inches in front of him. And he just punted me into the tyres. And he didn't apologise. I don't know what I said. It's fine. first place. I only needed top 5 for this. This has all gone rather smoothly. Yeah, I've always used the word broke. Unfortunately. At least I've never spelled break as in the car device. EAK. Cool. I bet I've unlocked a secret car. Technically I am. God damn it. Alas, that's a habit of a lifetime. I'm afraid that's going to be going nowhere. Right, what have I just unlocked? Lincoln Town car. Great, let's never drive it. Right. I want to have one go on the gold. I'm just going to get a can of lager beer. And then we'll have one go. Win or lose. And then I'm going to call it a night. It's work in the morning. Boo. 1 second. There we go. When's the next one? I just said. You weren't listening. I said Thursday. As long as my new equipment doesn't arrive. How dare you not be paying attention to every single word I say? Can't believe it, man. Unbelievable behaviour. No, Thursday's the intention unless there's circumstances. But yeah, we all can't wait for this game to be done. Especially me. But it's Daytona week, so I'll be prioritizing practice for that. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Left was the wrong choice. The traffic was just creeping over. Yeah, I'm not rising to that shadow. You'd be a terrible oval racer with that attitude, you know what I mean? Well, you never even played the NASCAR games you've got, did you? Or was it Heat 5 and Heat 6 you own? Never played either of them. Even more. Gosh. It's quite a while ago. Oh, off the wall, please. What were EA doing? That was before DLC time, wasn't it? In the 2000s. Or was it just the old livery update, couple of little tweaks, another 40 quid, please? Feature away, add a new feature, but not as good. Oh. Well, why can't they have just added a feature and kept the other feature? But of course, that's more testing budget. At least they were making new features, I guess. You know, small mercy, but you know. You've beaten Vanishing Point. Wow. Nice one. Hey Daz, how you doing, man? I saw you were on Racing Lagoon today, weren't you? Or was it yesterday? Yeah, good luck with that one, mate. I hope you like reading. In fact, I need to double check. If you're on emulator, have you got did you get hold of the translation patch for Racing Lagoon? Yeah, we did that in September. Racing Lagoon. It's good, but it is wordy. But I liked it. How long did I spend on that? Well, it wasn't that many games ago. 40 hours I spent on it. I did get lost. The crashing shadow seemed to have been caused by my upscaling. I was able to do the rally track when I turned it. When it might not have been the upscaling, it was something. One of the quality of life things I've switched on the emulator, and when I reverted it to like just play the game, it worked. Map driving's. I mean, I do really like Racing Lagoon. I don't want to say too much because you're currently playing it, but I feel like there's some things that they could have done better if they were on later hardware. It's, you know, it's like if they managed to make it seamless instead of having world map and race map, that would be a big boon for like loading times and stuff. But the other was, I don't think you should be able to pick the parts you want off the car you've beaten, just because it just slows down the process so much. And it should be more like Final Fantasy in that you beat a guy, you just get a chance of an item and it drops in your inventory. It'd just streamline it a bit, you know? You know, so flawed but great is how I felt about it. Ah, piss and shit. After this car, got two more. Got the other Aston Martin and the Viper. Time glitch. Stage time. What have I done? How have I... Oh, this fucking game, man. Wow. Yeah, okay, I've done something. It looks that way. Yeah, my time's stopped increasing, hasn't it? It's going to register me as having done this race in 0.4 of a second. It can take as long as I want. Pause the game right as you start the track. Oh, so I paused to talk to someone and I've been gifted a win. And I'm afraid, guys, you're going to think I'm cheap as fuck, but I'm having this win. I deserve it. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, Skin, so I'll try not to do it again. Yeah, I'm having this one for every time I've been cost a win by the physics glitching out after a small crash and sending me into space. The thing is that it doesn't just give me that win. Look at those laps. It doesn't just gift me a win, as I was saying. If we go into a tie after the final race, it pretty much guarantees that I progress because I'll have the lower overall time. You did save states? Don't blame you. I've managed to resist. But, you know, I have used save states in other games, but I try not to until I'm desperate. Physics professor, lecturer, and researcher. Really? I generally feel with this game they prioritize the wrong things. I think it was Skin that read, let me know that the reason this game is called Vanishing Point is because they put loads of effort into making sure that you couldn't see any pop-in. That's where they got the name from. So they've focused on that, yet we've got moon gravity. And the physics professor should have picked up on that. You know, these cars shouldn't float into space after a small crest. Various other things. But then, even beyond that, the most egregious oversight for me, just the game structure, and I think I whinged about this to you last time you popped in to say hi. But the fact that there's so little fanfare for your achievements, they've ordered the cars alphabetically when they could have ordered them in unlock order, give a feeling of progression. When you unlock a car, it could tell you the car you've unlocked. It could display the word first on the screen before it loads out to menus. Just little things that just make it more exciting. Yeah, without even having to change the base game. Which, to be fair, does need changing too, but... You know, there's only so much I can whinge about in a single breath. There's credits. Okay, cool. So beat a certain car, get credits? Is that how it works? Or is it a full set of golds for all the cars? Yeah, absolutely does. It's ridiculous. Because every time I unlock a secret car, I'll pop in there to see what I've unlocked. But every car's got new written next to it because they're never taken for a drive. Oh, just credit options. Okay. Close. Okay, I only need 5th place. Uh-oh. It's a little scuffed. It's still good. It's still good. But yeah, there's no gameplay activated credit roll. Of course not. I remember as a kid on the Mega Drive, credits actually feeling like a reward. It's really not, is it? But yeah, definitive way to say you've won. Well done, lad. Go and have some turkey dinosaurs for tea. Back end just swings about. That'll be the Dodge Viper, won't it? If you played original Gran Turismo, you'd probably be familiar, very familiar with the Viper. At the top, okay. It might be the other Aston then. Well, back end swinging about is quite endemic in this game. Ah, bums. Vanishing arse. By the way, last chance to vote for game 145, guys, if you haven't already. Quick reminder, option 1, Jay's Racing, option 2, South Park Rally, option 3, Extreme Go-Karting. Do it with the channel points. Thank you. By last chance, I mean last chance today, not last chance forever. Boff. Another car done. Easy game, innit? Place first. A new player vehicle is now available. The final player vehicle. Let's have a quick look, though. And then I'm going to go. Work tomorrow, innit? Not really happy with that. 2 cars to go. Yep, the Dodge Viper GTS. So is it this one you're referring to with the floppy bum, Daz? If you're still here, I'll give him a shout out. Yeah. Right, well, I've got that to look forward to next time. Shout out for you. Daz is doing PS1 games, and during January he's focusing on racing games, and he's currently doing Racing Lagoon, which my regulars will remember from September. Well, I'm going to go, as mentioned already, intention for the week, completely depending on delivery of my new toys, but intention is some iRacing on Tuesday, and then the final Vanishing point stream on Thursday, and then on Saturday is the iRacing Daytona 24 hours. What else can I say? Oh gosh. Oh, mate, I bullshit all my way through. Nah, final. I will be up all night if I have to, Skin. Let's update the vote as well before I go. So we have had 2 votes for Jays, putting up to 17. 3 votes for South Park Rally, putting up to a very dominant 32. And a vote for Extreme Go-Kart Racing, putting up to 10. Thank you for the votes, guys. I'll get rid of those. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can raid someone. See if any of my friends are on. Let's raid Dadson. So, yeah. Oh, gosh, that scaled wrong. You can tell I've bought a new monitor. Yeah, if you haven't followed the channel yet already, please consider doing so. And for those who want to keep up outside of the streams, I have a Discord for that too. But yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. Have a great week, guys. Let's go and raid Dadson. who is playing horse games on the PS2. See you soon.